What's up, everyone? Week 2 of Charlie Morgan's course. Well, it's actually week 3 because last week I didn't do a video because imposter syndrome set in and I already fell back onto my old ways and just missed the week because I thought this is stupid and I'm not good enough for this and all that sort of stuff. However, this week's been very productive in terms of like building on the personal development I've already done. So, okay, I'm going to recap a little bit like what you get in the course. So first module is all about, it's called Acquisition Genesis, and it's like building the foundations to eventually build out the systems later. So things like the 6 pillars of acquisition, Darwin's theory of survival of the fittest, and how evolutionary biology and things like that relate to client acquisition, which sounds really weird, but I promise you it makes sense in terms of developing the systems later on. Things like the scientific method, so how to use undeniable facts and like the scientific method to track outreach, to improve outreach, to test outreach strategies. So no, like testing cold email bodies, right? If you send out a bunch and if you send out a lot of cold emails and you don't have a correct system to track exactly how many opens you got, how many replies, things like that, and put it using the scientific method, you don't know what actually worked and what was actually good. So my agency personally, I've got generated $1,500 this month from my one client. My other clients sort of gone on hold, but I'm going to move away from them anyway, like I said. I haven't actually done any outreach in the last couple of weeks just because I've been grinding these modules, but next week is full outreach. So I'm going to let you guys know about how the systems work and what like cold call tips I can give and things like that. So the next week's video will be a little bit more content filled. This is sort of, I'm just doing this for my personal thing at the moment. So then module 2 is really interesting. It was Self-transcendence, and it's really focusing on like why you think the way you do, how your beliefs shape who you are, why you might have those beliefs, what is true and what is your brain telling you is true. And see, the difference is what your brain tells you is true, right? So like there's the feedback loops and how the way you think influences your actions. I found it really quite impressive because I feel like personally I've done a lot of this work in the past, but it's always sort of falls to the wayside or you forget. So it's really nice to have like a refresher course and hear it from someone else who you sort of relate to. So then the culmination of this was creating your manifestos. And oh man, I can actually just show you. These are some people that I really look up to in terms of their ability and drive and demeanor and competitiveness and who I really want to be inside. And on this inside, you know, on the surface it's different, but it's my manifestos and, you know, things to remember, right? How your actions shape everything. And it just goes on. And he really like, you know, this is sort of my vision to what I want to look like in my lifestyle, you know, and my story today, which has kind of actually got me quite emotional, who I am now, my future story, you know, this is my actual manifesto, and then character traits, you know, even body style, achievements, mentors, everything, image, goals, business goals, disciplines, and then you read these affirmations, okay, and you read this every day in the morning and before bed. That's it. That's part of the routine. Every day before I start my deep work in the morning, I'm going to read this, and then before I go to bed. So yeah, it was really quite, look, to be honest with you guys, like I'm stressed out of my mind because money is leaving my bank account extremely quickly and there's not much coming back in, but I have so much confidence, not even confidence, I just have so much belief that I can do this. And no one's going to watch this video, but I'm making this because I want to cut a video in, you know, 12 months where I'm making a substantial amount of money and I just want to remember this person right now. I really want to remember who I am right now in this moment because I feel scared, vulnerable, like I'm going to lose, like I have no hope, like it's an impossible task. But at the same time, I have this burning ambition to just attack this goal and this unwavering belief that no matter what, if I don't quit, I will be able to achieve this goal. So yeah, this isn't really for anyone. It's actually just for me, and posting this to a no subscriber YouTube channel is kind of like a way just to throw it into the void. So I hope one day that a video like this can inspire someone else to, like, if I can do it after today, when I really drew out my life story with with photos, which actually took a while, but like I got emotional. I started crying while I was doing it because fuck man, if I can do it, if I can come this far, anyone can. I was so gone, so long gone in the past. And people are going to be like, no, that's ridiculous if you actually knew my, like, where I grew up, and like I had so many opportunities and it was so amazing. But like inside myself, I was so gone. I was lost, so lost. So yeah, this video is just, documenting my journey. Next week's video is going to be more focused for you guys with a bit of cold calling and cold outreach content. Yeah, so it's exciting. Peace.